Hi everybody, this is Methlopoda here, and today I'm going to review the Godzilla 2014 trailer that was released yesterday on December 10th. So yeah, I actually did a video about this on the 9th because the Godzilla 2014 trailer was actually leaked on the 9th. So I made a video about it, and so yeah, and there was this man that, was filming it from his phone. He was doing a reaction, I guess. Doing weird noises like, oh my god, like weird noises and all that stuff. And I reviewed it, but I decided to re-review it and go more in depth in it. Because that review was kind of unprofessional, because, kind of, because, I barely watched it. So I won't have that much in my thoughts, except just that, that, oh, there's a new Godzilla 2014 trailer, and, stuff like that. So, yeah. But now we're going to review the Godzilla 2014 trailer. So, yeah, and it's public all over the place, so, you can find it very quick. But I'm not going to put any pictures, of, the Godzilla 2014 trailer, just in case, nor the, the trailer either. So yeah, and it's actually a teaser trailer. It's not a trailer, it's a teaser trailer. So imagine how a trailer will be. That would be awesome. And if a teaser trailer supposedly for them is 2 minutes long, that means maybe a trailer is like 4 minutes long. That'll be very, very like long. But that's super awesome. So yeah, so let's get right into it. So here we go. I'm gonna put the noise here. So first we see the Warner Brothers Pictures and Legendary Pictures logo, which is white. So yeah, it's not Japanese lettering or anything like that. So, just like that.
Gentlemen, you are being sent in by a halo jump.
And, you hear that, that quote that was released in the second leak trailer that says, gentlemen, you guys, wait. Like, I bet you guys heard that, but, wait, let me just... Come on. This thing is failing. Alright, let me just restart it. So yeah, it starts with the, Legendary Pictures logo. Here we go again.
Gentlemen, you are being sent in by a halo jump.
Gentlemen, you guys are being, you know what they're saying, but, the whole thing about, the speech of the halo jump. It's all black when he's saying that.
Now I realize not all.
And then he says, I realize not all of you had hands-on experience, in which he's right. And then right here we get, a scene with the captain talking to them. And it turns out they're not in an airport. It looks like they're in this little island or maybe like in a forest or something. Because there's some trees in the backgrounds. So, and it looks like a tent or something. Maybe they're part of the Muto Corporation maybe. I really don't know, but maybe they're off of the island. The leaked map a few months back that revealed some islands that were that had radiation and pollution, all that stuff. So maybe they're in one of those islands. And right here you can see closely that you can see some maps right here. Some maps, the ocean border. Yeah, it looks like California and stuff like that. And Aaron Taylor Johnson is blocking the view of his head. But I think, wait, let me go back. Darn, this thing's not working again. I saw like a photo or like a picture of some sorts. I don't know what it was. It kind of looks like a short building or something. I'm not sure what it was. There's a lame advertisement here. But yeah, there's lots of posters around. But there's one that kind of looks like, a destroyed city. I think it looked like a destroyed city, I believe. Yeah, I think it kind of looked like a destroyed city.
Gentlemen, you are being sent in by a halo.
Here we go again. Okay.
I realize not all of you
Yeah, I
have
think it's
hands-on experience.
Yeah, it's like a destroyed city. And then we get the part with, the people, getting ready to do the halo jump, in which this time they are actually in an airplane right here. And it looks we see the face of Aaron Taylor Johnson. He looks scared, but at the same time he looks mad. So I'm not sure what his intentions are that he's mad. I know he's in the military, but I bet he has a reason. Maybe because her mother was killed, and now she has a stepmother, which is played by Juliette Binoche. So I don't know.
Frankly, none of us have ever faced a situation quite like this one before.
Yeah, nobody. And then they're doing the Halo jump right now, and there they
I
go.
would not be asking any one of you to take this leap.
And you see the atmosphere of the planet right here. It looks like maybe they're in space or something. I mean, actually, I don't think they're in space, but they're like maybe in the stratosphere, maybe. And you see an airplane right here. It looks very like high technology looking. And then the people right here, doing a Halo jump, shooting like red fumes out of their little backpacks or rockets or whatever.
I did not have complete faith in your ability to succeed.
So yeah, that's speech again. And then they're just going from the air.
Courage will never be more needed than it is today.
And then we zoom in into one of the soldiers' face. And then we see like big, giant, dark clouds of smoke, or it can be I believe it's smoke. So yeah, there's big clouds, and then you see them flying. And then you see a zoom in of a soldier. And then you see that there's we go inside like a soldier's view whenever they're in the Halo jump on their suits, and he's breathing very hard, very very hard, like he's super nervous. And they're going down, and then you see a top view of a burnt, destroyed city. And then we see the city right here that's all burned and stuff like that, and the ocean. And then we see them fall. And then he's breathing some more. And then that's when we get the infamous scene of Godzilla. So yeah, but you can't see him that much because of the whole dust and debris and stuff like that. But this is like lights pointing on him, so you can kind of tell what it is. And also, it looks like there's a soldier like on top of his head, on top of Godzilla's head or something. Yeah, you can see right here. Breathing hard again. And then you see like this building that's like kind of tipped over. So that means this Godzilla is gonna be humongous, cause he kind of looks about the same size of the building, kind of, and he looks kind of hunched over. So he might even be bigger than we thought. That's pretty big. And then that's when we hear that weird sound, and then that's when we get clips of maybe the movie, maybe, and then we see Bryan Cranston running in the opposite direction. Because all the other people, because they're in this laboratory, maybe they're in the Muto laboratory, but everybody's like running on one side, but Bryan Cranston is running through the other side. I mean, to the other direction. And then we see like some soldiers like getting out of the train, and then with some like guns, like because they heard something or they're ready to kill something. And then we see Aaron Taylor Johnson with his like soldier suits, and then he has a gun, and then he's like looking up in terror, and he's putting his shotgun down, and with his face all in terror. And then that's when we get the train being ripped open, in which we don't know what it is. It might be one of the Muto's claw, or maybe like a mouth or something. Or maybe it might be Godzilla. But from it looks like it's from the top. So yeah, it looks like it's coming from the top. So I don't think Godzilla's actually biting it, because the whole the thing didn't come from under. Because if Godzilla was actually biting it, that means it would have crushed both of these sides. But it came like it would have been destroyed first, the top part. But right here, I mean both of the sides, like top and bottom. But right here, it's only the top. So maybe Godzilla's like stepping on it, or maybe his tail squashing it, or maybe the Muto is putting his mouth inside, but you can barely even see it. Or maybe the Muto creature, if they're even calling that, is putting its claw. We really do not know what it looks like. Maybe Godzilla just putting his claw through or something. I don't know, but it's coming from the top. It's not Godzilla biting the train. So yeah, people falling. Elizabeth Olsen hugging, I believe it's her son. I think it is. And then we get this scene with some like soldiers in this like little laboratory place where they restore all the like nuclear stuff, like the nuclear stuff. Yeah, I believe the Ken Watanabe is in this scene, I believe. And then we see Ken Watanabe in this like laboratory suit, and he's looking, and he's in this cave or something, and he's like looking at this like super shiny light. I don't know what it is. And then we see a giant explosion, and yeah, it is an airport because right here in the side, there's actually like an airplane right here, the airplane's tail. So yeah, it is the airplane scene, and it kind of looks like they're kind of in this kind of like a shelter kind of. It kind of looks like a shelter because I see like some tables with food, and I think I see like a senior right there if you look very closely. If you analyze it, maybe Elizabeth Olsen is right there, and maybe she's taking care of the sick, and they're close to an airport, and then that's when there's a big explosion. So yeah, I don't know. And right here, all the way, like right here, you see like a little building right here, all the way over there, like in the corner. You barely see it, but there's like a like a little building right there, and then you see like a red screen. And then I believe that's an airplane like being destroyed. And then that's when you get that scene where the soldier is like flying off of not flying off. He's like jumping off a building in terror. And then meanwhile on the other side it's getting destroyed. So maybe he's jumping off a building that's getting destroyed by Godzilla, maybe by the flying Muto. But he really looks very terrified. And that's actually one of my favorite scenes of the viral videos. So yeah. And then, we see, it looks like Julia Binoche, I believe it is. It looks like she's actually in an elevator. And, there's like a big earthquake. So maybe that whole Godzilla encounter, that's how kind of it was when not Elizabeth Olsen, when Binoche was in there. So maybe it's an elevator, just like the Godzilla encounter. So, I don't know. And then you see some people, like, with this bomb or something. The city looks fine in this scene. And then right here we see some children running. In terror. It looks like they're from elementary because they're kind of short. Well, actually, they have like... It looks like they all have the same shorts. So I think it's primary, I bet. And they have, backpacks. They kind of looks like they're like elementary, I bet, I think. And then we see, I don't know who that's supposed to be. Maybe, Binoche. Maybe in a, like, a mask, in a laboratory suit, and she's trying to like get something, but then she's looking like in where the camera is at, like with terror. And then Bryan Cranston is crying, and then Binoche is like, I don't know, the doors are shutting down. The doors are shutting down, and then you see like Binoche right there on the other side. Like there's this window where Binoche, it's like between Binoche and Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston like crying or something. And then that's when we get Binoche like on the other side with a window, and she's also crying. So I don't know what's wrong with that. I don't know what's up with that. And it's cool. And then the train, there's like all these dead people on the train. And then we see Aaron Taylor Johnson looking on the side while like over here in the background, like everything destroyed. And then we see that in the teaser trailer, this hole like in a building. And it looks, it's newer, like, they, like, edited. And then we see Elizabeth Olsen, like, looking up in terror, and I think this is the airport, maybe. I don't know what it is. And then that's when we get that scene with, Godzilla, from the 2012 Comic-Con trailer. So yeah, I'll let you guys hear this part. So it's the part where Godzilla, he's turning around with all the debris, and that's when he does his roar. And here's his roar. So yeah, pretty scary roar. And then we see Godzilla, except there's like red fumes all like around the logo. So yeah, this is the end for this review. Remember to subscribe, like, and comments. And so yeah, pretty nice thing. And also for the when Godzilla turns around. And they actually edited that. So yeah, this is the end for this video. As I said, remember to subscribe, like, and comments. So yeah, this is Methlopoda signing out, and I'll be reviewing the Muto website.